There's some differences between county jail time and prison time. My name's Portia Lauder, and I spent just over 3 months in county jails and then almost 5 years in federal prison for real estate fraud. I was 43 years old when I went to jail for the first time, and some of the things that surprised me were how everybody trades things. As soon as we sit down to eat, people started trading food. Also, at night, people were tapping to communicate with each other all over the unit, so that kind of surprised me. The other thing that surprised me was that I felt so paranoid. I just felt like everyone was watching me, and I felt really important, which I kind of think I'm not. But at the time, it just seemed, I felt like everybody was watching me and that's because there's cameras in there. It's just something I wasn't used to. So I'd go take a shower and I was really nervous, even though I know there weren't cameras in the shower. When I got to prison, the thing that was difficult was that it was just such a stretch of time. State versus federal, there's some differences there too. You could get charged the exact same charge in state and get 2 years, in the feds and get 10 years. The feds tend to give you a lot of time. And so when I got to federal prison, the weight of my sentence, I had a 7-year federal prison sentence, and it just seemed, it was very painful. But there were some freedoms that I appreciated about being in federal prison. Like you could get the job you wanted. Because people are living there for so long, they kind of build their life around the routine, which I appreciated. I did a video recently about medical, and I basically said, don't ever push the emergency button, which I will reiterate. If you're in a county jail, they have an emergency button in the cell because you're locked in that you can push. If you push that, you're just going to make the officers mad, unless it's a genuine emergency. I had a headache, not considered an emergency. And a lot of people abuse that, right? So that's the reason that it has to be a real life-threatening emergency. And I don't disagree with it. I saw people fake all kinds of injuries and other things to get attention in both prison and jail. But at the time, it seemed like, I can't believe how terrible they are that they aren't taking care of our needs. So my view changed over time as I saw some of the manipulative behavior as well. And that's just a little about me. And by the way, also jail is usually short-term and prison is usually long-term. And another fun, not really fun fact, but what I heard is that 1 in 3 people in this country have a felony, which is surprising to me. 1 in 3.